don't know. I feel like being like
Bisexual
bi
people
as well
are-
now. I'm in a relationship, so I'm lesbian.
Yeah. Really? Well, why don't you just still identify as bi? You're still attracted to men in
Because
some
it's a
sense.
thing, like, is
You know
it?
what I mean?
There's a whole biphobia,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I'm like, is
Because
that?
there's like
It's like you can be bi until you're dating the same gender and then you're not. Like
there's
why?
a big thing about girls like compulsive
heteronormativity.
Yeah.
Which is like you grow up in this society, so like, you know, heteronormative society, so
Yeah.
you have a compulsive condition to be
To do
heterosexual.
that.
Like you
Yeah,
feel,
yeah.
even if you are, like I'm very gay, but like
But you were like
I was bi
in-
for years
yeah.
because it's just, you know,
Yeah, I feel like in secondary school it's definitely like a stepping stone. Like I don't want to come out as gay, let me come out as bi.
Yeah.
But then I feel like that also takes away some of the, like, it's kind of disrespectful to bisexual people. It's not a stepping stone, you know, it's a full...
So she was the first person I met in college. I was really scared. And I went up to her and like Neve and Emma in a big group of people. I was like, do you know where the bathroom is?
So from my side of the story, I went into college. I think I talked to Neve, didn't know it was Neve because I forgot it was her name, and it was pretty uncomfortable. And then all of a sudden, after talking to these people, I turned around and there's this girl, small little skinny girl, and she looked terrified. She looked like a deer in headlights. It was Leanne. And then we just kind of clung on to each other, and then we walked around a quadrangle like 5 times looking for a toilet and then the canteen, and then we ended up finding it in another building. And then yeah, I think I was really awkward. Leanne was really shy, but I was just shouting on about food and frying pans and how I got a non-stick wok.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I have a non-stick wok. She was like, I like Nan Golden, and I was like, oh, you know, ID magazine, and blah blah blah, lots of music, blah blah blah. Stupid. The first time we kissed was on a night out, and then it was really gross at the time.
Yeah.
It was like,
It's really a big regret.
she used to stay over my aunt, because I lived at my aunt's house in first year, so I used to stay over my house, and I tried to cuddle her once, and she was like, I only cuddle people with penises.
Yeah, it was straight. Very straight.
Mm-hmm.
So then he went upstairs and was like screaming at his boyfriend upstairs, crying and having a terrible fight, and I was like, that's just Meg Grania right now, and just shift her face.
And that's what
And
she
she was
did.
grabbing my tits. I remember it so clearly. I was like,
You
that's a
found
bit
out-
much. Like I was like on top of you and you were like grabbing my boobs and I was like, calm down.
I was like, do you remember anything? And what was your reaction? It was like,
No.
no.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I was like, okay, cool, because I don't remember anything either. And she took that as me saying, let's not talk about
Because
it.
you had a look in your eye.
But bitch, I didn't know
No,
shit.
you had a face on you. It was very much like
Because I thought something happened, but I was like, did I just
then you
imagine
said,
it?
like, oh, I'm so gay. And I was like, oh my god, she's coming on to me. Then I barely talked to you because I was really awkward around you.
Yeah, and
And then I was mad at you. You thought that I hated you.
for
that was
a hot
after
minute
that,
I thought,
yeah.
oh, he's hating me. Then,
First year.
summer,
Yeah.
we got to Berlin. She asked me to come. I said yes, so I was lonely.
Because we were friends.
I didn't kiss her, I was going to kiss her. But there's lots of sentimental value about that because I actually fancied her a bit over summer when we were friends. But she didn't know.
And we went back to the room and we listened to Soko after going to a sex club together platonically.
Yeah.
You know.
Kit Kat in Berlin. We went to Kit Kat.
Yeah. We went to Venice. And then we kissed in Venice.
Had our first kiss in Venice. Now, prior to Venice, we were having a lot of there was a lot of sexual tension.
Oh, there was a lot of sexual
tension.
yeah. And then you kept flirting with me as well.
Oh, we
All
went
the
into
time.
college and we were just laughing like,
Yeah.
stop it. And nobody knew at this stage.
No one
We kept it a secret for how long, man? Nobody,
I think it
no
was
friends
longer.
knew.
Then it kept happening and then every time I was like, this gotta stop now. But we just stay in our bed like all day. Like we wouldn't eat until like 4 or 5 p.m. and we get like a pizza and then like repeat for the next day. It was very intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh, we're really good friends. We just stay with each other all
They
the
were like,
time.
oh my god, why don't, the whole going thing was like, why don't friends just have platonic cuddles? Platonic sex, it's such a great idea.
Platonic
What the
relationship. She
hell?
made me jam in the mornings. She made me porridge and jam. Then things got messy after that.
Hi.
So there were some issues at the start with the relationship because like I just couldn't compartmentalize my feelings. I thought I loved her as a friend, whatever. There was some issues back and forth there. And then there were some issues on the night before we got together, but now we're together. And that's all that has to be said, I think.
Yeah, and since then we've been getting stronger and we're really good. We were practically living together, and then lockdown happened, and it was a whole month without seeing each other, and we had been seeing each other like 24/7 every day, because sure, we'd see each other in college and then on the weekends because he'd be staying over at my house. So that was a bit intense and hard for about a month, but then we ended up going back and forth to Drogheda and Dundalk, because I'm from Drogheda and she's from Dundalk, so
I think it was a really good time, like, to sort out issues.
yeah. It was kind of handy. I think quarantine almost like saved us in a way. Not
Well,
saved
I
us.
think so. I think
We
there
would have
would've
done
been,
grand without it, but like it did quickened up a lot of things, you know.
like, if we were still going on nights out, like, some of the biggest fights we've had have been because of nights out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like taking that everyone else away from the relationship makes it stronger, but like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then we came back up to Dublin about a month or two before, went back to college, and then we're here. Now we live in this little apartment.
The dungeon.
Dungeon basement
Yeah.
with two gay boys.
I can see red tacky wallpaper everywhere and red carpet.
Adwoa Boa, she's a model, she's got the best apartment ever. I want to live in her apartment, we're living in that apartment.
To be honest, when we moved in here, I was like really felt familiar with like the space. I don't know if it's because we got like all our stuff up like pretty much straight away. It's like a very old-fashioned dark wood, tacky, horrible red wallpaper, but red carpet. It's all very red.
I'll be tearing that down.
Yeah, I know. I don't particularly like it. I don't know what that says about the relationship if I don't enjoy the space that I associate with it. But
Red symbolises blood and terror. Love. It's a safe place. I don't know. I could talk to you very easily. It feels very comforting when I'm around you and stuff. So it's
like
very
I feel like
personal.
whenever I know it's like the cringiest thing ever, but like, you know, when you're by yourself, like I feel like I've just created this like when we talk and stuff and we're with each other, it's like my most like natural form because I'm not used to being by myself anymore.
Yeah, I do the same. Like I feel it's like second nature. Like everything
Yeah.
just flows off my tongue. I don't think about anything. So.
But I know she loves me. No one has ever made me feel so loved. And she accepts and understands every inch of me. And she's my best friend. And she feels like my only friend. And I'm so wrapped up in her and everything about her. I don't know if I could live without her. I've never met someone more genuine in my life. And I love every single thing about her. I die for her. But I want more from her. I want her to... I don't know. I want more.
I have tried.